Here we are, Linus Klein, the Swede, LTK, doing another video on the PMP User. So, wanted to do a few videos while he's here visiting me in Tucson. And of course, he's surrounded by knives all over the place. It's horrible. I took him to Monkey's Edge in Phoenix, which is technically, it was in Mesa, I think, but yeah. Phoenix metro area, and we went through their cases of knives and bothered them, basically.
We bought a pen.
Yeah, you got one.
I got a pen.
Yeah. You got a Hinderer pen, right?
That's right.
Yeah, matches his Hinderer knife that he has in Sweden. We're going to talk about the PMP User, PMP, okay? Patrick in Switzerland is the owner of PMP Knives. And this was Stur, right? What's his name? Stefan? Stur. In Germany, designed this particular knife. Now, PMP had done the Beast, which was huge and thick and heavy. And then they did I think the Berserker was the first one out. The Beast, the Revenge, which was M390, okay? And then this one. This is an M390. It's 2.65 ounces, carbon fiber, scales on front and back. We will disassemble it because you take the front scale off and it gives Steven Stewart designer, it gives the number of the knife because they're numbered, okay? And it says PMP User is the model name, etc., etc. You get a card in the box. We'll review that when we go to Tabletop. But we'll disassemble this slip joint knife and show you the internals, bronze washers, I believe. I had the scale off once, so yes. And then we will measure it up. I mean, 2.65 ounces is just incredibly light for as big a knife as this is. And it's a slip joint, and the walk and talk is really, really good. And I think we'll compare it to the Benchmade proper in carbon fiber and S90V, and kind of see both of them. I'm not going to make decisions for you about it, but I do prefer the PMP User. It's a bigger knife. It's almost the exact same weight, and it's got a pocket clip that'll go right and left hand, wired pocket clip. So, all right, going to the Tabletop. Where's the knife? It's right here. Slip joint, User, PMP, made by Max Ace, M390 blade steel, and what else? Walk and talk, right? And titanium bolsters, carbon fiber. We'll take this apart because, where the hell's that picture? And here it is. See, when you take the scale off, you take the bolster off, you can lay them up there, but gives you the number of your knife, right? Because it's numbered. And who's this crazy guy? This designer guy?
Stefan Stur.
German guy. And man, this comes apart great, kind of like a German machine. Max Ace, PMP User is the name of the model, and wow, it's really an impressive knife. And you can get it on Do Not Fear White Mountain Knives, $179, and if you do the math, I think it's like $161 after 10% discount. That'd be pretty close, right? Yeah. And so $18 off approximately, right? Which ain't bad, I don't think. 2.6 ounces. Here's your, pause and read if you want on here. So 3.25 inch blade, 2.5 millimeter thickness on the blade stock, all that kind of stuff. Here's your handle length. So go for that. And, I've got this out on the table. I'm going to throw this down and you can kind of look at this. Here's another carbon fiber, lightweight slip joint that I just happen to have in my hands because I got it from our pass-around group. So it's a little bit more expensive, right? It's $204 and you ain't getting no damn discount. Unless you get it from White Mountain Knives. But here it is, the Benchmade proper. Really cool. I like this knife too. It doesn't have a pocket clip. It's a little lighter. It's definitely smaller. So let's take a look at both of them. Here we go. Which one? is bigger. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I think I figured that one out. This one. But and this one may be a little bit more slender, and let's take a look at that, because that just kind of struck my mind. 10 millimeters, 3.39 inches. This one's 0.5. Okay, and so this is 12.7 millimeters. Blade stock is 2.5, somewhere in there. Hold on, let me get up here. Oh, hell, let me get something decent that'll work. 0.74. Now, I'm only getting 2 millimeters on the... hell, can I get... Hold on, let me step up. Let me see if I can close this knife on my fingers. That'd be a fun joke. No, it's still it's 2 millimeters, okay? So they said 2.5, but I'm getting 2 on this. So 2 millimeters, nice and thin and slicey. Slicey. Let's cut up some eBay pages. Okay, so yeah, M390, there you go. Hey, Proper, come here, buddy. Okay, that's pretty reasonable. So we're having a slugfest between American made and some crazy China knife. Pocket clip is nice. It's, you know, it's one of those wire ones. It's pretty long, but you can flip it to left hand. So all you left-handed people like
Linus.
Yeah. Can flip it back and forth, and of course, you know, it's not a flipper. You have no lock bar, so that's not left or right-handed. It's a slip joint, so that goes either way. And you've got nail nick on both sides, so that's a good thing as well. Ergos in the hand, and maybe I shouldn't have this in the whole thing, but ergos in the hand, really good. And you know what? So some people may think this is a little thick, being a 1/2 inch. You know, with my hands, this gives me something to hold on to. This is kind of really a 3.5 finger knife. You know, it's thinner, it's contoured, but it's like a 3.5 because I'm struggling back here. But here, I'm all on. I mean, I'm all on. That's not bad. I like the ergos on this better. Reverse grip's fine, and the pocket clip doesn't seem to get into the way. So that's pretty nice. And really, if we're talking about walk and talk, come here. This, now it may just be this particular knife, and it's a pass around one, but I had a blue Proper, and I think it was pretty much like, you got one too?
I bought yours.
Oh, you bought mine. Well, how is walk and talk on the one? Oh yeah, same one. But yeah, you know, okay, kind of nondescript and not all that easy and nice. This one, I think, I was messing with this, I think, the other day. Yes, I can open it, and then you can kind of finish it off, kicking it open, and then one. So you can really, technically, one-hand this open and close. I can't do that on the Benchmade Proper. But this gives you enough length of blade, you can kind of stand this little sucker up, you know, and you might be able to push it all the rest of the way. I'm not going to do that. I'm just recovering from all those other cuts. So there you go. But, you know, and closing it. So bingo, bango. Here's the card. It's a fitted box. It's got, you know, magnetic closure here. And here's the knife. User, designer, etc. M390 PMP knife. So that's really cool. The fact that it's lightweight is probably one of the most important things on a knife this size. 2.68, did I say 2.65 ounces? So I was off by a little bit. 75.8 millimeters. So, I mean, grams. But here, throw this on. 60.4 grams. 2.13 ounces. 2.68. So you got half an ounce?
Yeah.
About half an ounce.
But it's a bigger knife.
Yeah, yeah. About a half an ounce difference between these two. This one almost feels heavier because it's so compact. You know, and this one's so spread out, it feels lighter in the hand. It's almost deceptive, actually. I like the carbon fiber on here. This is pretty seamless here. Nothing here. Yeah, that's pretty seamless right there. If I close my eyes, just barely imperceptible, the step between those two. But this one is flush, absolutely flush. I think these are number 8s on the end, right? And then these are number 6s here. So number 8 here. And supposedly bronze washers will find that out when we open it up and look inside. Let's measure it up. And, you know, I gave you the stats, the pause and read from White Mountain. 3¼ inches. Pretty close to 3¼ inch blade. Depending on where you want to, you know, put your tape at. Come on, get on here. Okay. So, yeah, 3¼ down here, a little less there. Call it, what, 80 millimeters, pretty close to 80. 7 3/8, not 7½, 7 3/8, and close to 19 centimeters overall. So 3¼ inch blade. I mean, 3¼ inch blade. How big is this blade? Yeah, well, that's 2 3/4. So much shorter. Overall, 6 5/8. Not quite 17 centimeters. So big difference in the length. Not that this is a problem, and you don't have a pocket clip here, which is fine with me. I mean, some people want it on everything they got. But no, this is fine. I like this knife. I'm not saying I don't. It's just like, look at the hardware. Just kind of your standard button top screws that are black, okay? These are like socket head, but they're nicely machined and they're cleaned up. They look good. So it's just an extra little touch, kind of makes this one stand out, especially when you have this separate bolster. So yeah, really cool. Let's see if we can take this damn thing apart. This is probably going to be an adventure in science, isn't it? Okay, here we go. This part's not going to be tough. Okay, there we go. There's the pivot. Let me see. And this probably goes through to the pocket clip on the other side, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to take this off. Gonna anyhow. What the hell? Okay. So I'm not sure if there's any difference between these two screws. I'm not seeing any difference. Thank God, in case it gets screwed up, mixed up. These are number 6s. Come right out. Oh yeah. Yeah, really nice tight fit there. Okay, here we go. So this is fun, right? Because there go. Well, I was going to take the carbon fiber off. Oh well, knock the screw out. There you go. So there's your bolster, and there's your carbon fiber. And yes, it's full carbon fiber all the way through. Here's the bolster, titanium bolster. Okay, see this little
divots?
It's right there. It fits this. So it helps position it, I guess.
Yeah.
That's the point. And then, of course, in here it says Max Ace PMP User. And mine's 128 of 200. So another point, these are numbered knives, and there's only so many being made. So, yeah, if you want to get one, yeah, that might give you some impetus to do so. And now, to get under this might be kind of fun. So, you know, instead of popping this liner off and everything, since you can basically see through to the back side of the knife and everything, I'm just going to give you a little flashlight tour so you can kind of see what's inside of the pivot area, because I got that kind of popped out. And those look like, yeah, those are bronze washers there on both sides. I can see that, and I'm not sure you can see. Yeah, there you go. You can see that. Bronze washers. So bronze washers on both sides. Other than that, you've got these liners that are titanium, the bolster, and all that. So no point in really pulling this apart, because I know I'll screw something up or scratch the crap out of something. So, yeah, I mean, that's close enough for government work. That's what that is. So let's just do that, and we got this little positioning pin here. Just like that. And one goes to the pivot and one goes to the tail. And they look the same. So yeah, nah. Nah, you're right. I don't want to tear it apart. Where's my crowbar?
Yeah.
No, and just as soon as I do that, yeah, cook that one up. Okay, how did I not get this lined up right? Okay, now I got it. I gotcha. Okay, now we got number 6 here. These are a tight fit in that. That's insane.
But it is a WeHa 6 Plus bit.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, that is a WeHa 6 Plus. So that's why it's there like that. Come on. Okay, there you go. Just give it a little push. Last one in. Okay, yeah, that's tight fit, but that's good. I mean, I like those WeHa bits when you can get those plus ones. And see, that's the Torx Plus. Those are good for when you have, too much play. It helps keep it tight and keeps you from boogering the thing up. And speaking of too tight, I don't want to do that to this. Now let's see how far off we are of centering, and we're a little off, but not bad. Can I still open it one-handed? Yeah. Yes, I can. And no play there. So yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. So far, I'm trying to think of a slip joint I like better. I've got some Tucson slip joints, and I'd say I still like this better. And I can't think of any others that I really prefer.
No. But
right now.
The Tucson, the copper one.
Yeah, that's...
it's beautiful to look at.
But but it doesn't have this kind of action.
No, it doesn't. No.
Yeah, I can't think of another one really that... I mean, my GEC, Great Eastern Cutlery, it's okay. It's not quite this nice, just kind of a good transition here,
Those are pocket jewelry.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay. But yeah, it's pretty fair right here. Yeah, I like it. And 161, it's not bad. Not for M390. Especially, I guess I could get Kurt to pop this on his Rockwell and see what he thinks. But, all right, done abusing everything. Put the card back in here, put it here. And we're running out of light today anyhow, so I will bid you farewell. The PMP User. What do you think, Linus?
I love it.
Yeah. I like it too. I think it's a pretty good knife. And what do we do around here?
We love them knives.
Yes, we do. We love them knives, so you guys stay sharp.